I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life.
That's the most real discussion you can get out of me all episode.
I hate my life.
Now it's time to talk about Satsuki and her big fat titties.
I hate my life.
3, 2, 1.
今夜もミュージック君へのラッキー笑い合って抱き合って幸せにほらなれるように
I hate my life. I hate my life.
This is your fault. This is your fault. This is your fault.
Hi,
I'm Craftsdwarf, and I hate both of these two. Welcome to the Weeb Club.
I'm Craftsdwarf, and I hate both these two. Welcome
Hi,
to
I'm
the
Vindy. I want to fuck Satsuki and her big titties. She's got a ponytail.
Yeah! Woo!
He's gonna fucking start wolf howling again. God, you can leave the furry, but the furry never leaves you.
We're gonna just cut to the chase now. There's no funny quips for this. We read Ichigo 100%. A weekly Shounen Jump manga by a girl, so that means that, but it's a harem series by a girl.
I think what you mean Ichigo 100% shit.
Shit-Chigo 100%.
But hey, you misogynist, you can't. It's written by a girl. That means you can't dislike it, or else you're sexist.
Well,
see,
for a girl,
you see,
she draws mostly really shitty girls.
The fan service, it's because it's drawn by a girl. It's not as raunchy as other fan service series.
Well, it's not as raunchy because it's bad. Except for Satsuki, everything she does is perfect.
So, this manga has almost an 8 on my anime list.
Like a 0.2 higher than Nisekoi.
Every single one.
Or was
every
it
single
0.3?
review. Every single review of this manga on Mao is a 9 or a 10. So, I remember the reason why I started.
Can you just fucking get to the chase? What's the theme that makes people?
Okay,
think
no.
Well, how about no? That's spoilers.
We'll talk about
what are we doing next time?
Oh, we're watching Baccano dubbed.
Look, we're in so much pain that we can't. None of us can think straight because we're thinking about this manga. That's what's happening here.
We're watching dubbed Baccano. I'm excited.
Yeah, all 15 episodes included the OVAs, which I assume are dubbed as well. I don't know. Probably, hopefully.
So wait, say it again. What are we watching?
Baccano.
Baccano.
Okay, good, because I got a little worried because Vindy Vondo here, he decided he threatened to say, I'm going to pick Ichigo 100%'s anime, and I said, Vindy, if you do that, I'm straight up kicking you out of this podcast. But for real,
Don't worry. After Baccano, it's my pick.
12 episodes. Hold on, it's only 12 episodes. Whoa.
No.
Yeah, but if Vindy does that, then my pick is going to be the Chaos Head anime.
All right. We're not bringing the Weeb Club down this path. We're watching Baccano down.
No, I feel kind of bad for what, because he has literally disliked all 3 of the last picks.
Yeah, I don't want to bring us down the path to darkness that I know we'll get down. If I pick the Ichigo 100% anime, right, and then you pick Chaos Head, no one will have fun on the backlog for months.
Basically.
Well, our viewers will have fun on the backlog.
I don't want to go down this path of darkness. Not yet.
We're just bullying each other by forcing us to watch.
One day I'll make a bunch of bot Patreon accounts and make us watch Ava, but that day is not today.
Don't say that to me. Don't ever say that to me again. No. Do
you want to say, since the Patreon's up by now, this will be the first rotation we add a Patreon pick into the backlog, since there will be time for us to get it together by then?
Perhaps. Yeah.
So when would that be? Like, who picked first? Vindy picked.
It's me.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you're right. Now I gotcha.
So So I'm saying the Baccano, because it'll be 2 weeks for Baccano, then 2 more weeks for
my pick, then what's pick, and then the first patron pick. Yeah, I gotcha.
Be the first patron pick, and we're already like 2-3 weeks away from this going up, so we'd have a bit of time to.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of Ichigo 100%.
Ichigo 100%.
So I'm gonna spoil this for everybody here. Not spoil as in plot. Spoil as here's my thoughts on it. This is literally the worst manga I've ever read in my entire life. Easily.
Surpassing
the worst.
Seven Deadly
Someone's never
Sins
read
and
Kimi
Fairy
no
Tail.
Casting
Rewatchy.
7 Deadly Sins as the worst manga I've read.
Let's change that.
I listen. So let me tell you guys a little history lesson today. So I did this thing after I did my epic read of all three Shonen, the big 3 Shonen Jump series. I was like, I'm gonna read as much Shonen Jump series as I can. I read through, what was that? I read Promised Neverland. I read through
Rurouni Kenshin and Medaka Box.
Rurouni Kenshin Medaka Box, and then I said, what should I do? I gave them, and then JoJo Part 6. I said, your options are Ichigo 100%.
Saint Seiya, JoJo Part 7, and something else that I can't remember.
Yeah. And they picked Ichigo 100%, and other people were like, "This is so good, you should read it." And I picked it because I heard it was Harem series, and Harem series are actually pretty good. And I was like, "Yeah, this should be fun." And everybody seems to think it's pretty good. PewDiePie even likes the series.
The
Joe
Anime Man.
and Select likes it.
Yeah. Does he have a brain? Anyway, I read it, and the first few volumes are okay. If you like ecchi humor, I mean,
With
God
bad
bless
art,
you.
though.
God bless you if you do. Yeah, you might enjoy this. I didn't think the ecchi humor was that good. The art is definitely not good.
Except for when Satsuki's on screen, then it's very good.
It's still not good, but the art for Ichigo 100% is very bad, which is surprising because you look at what she's made literally a year later after this. It looks good. Her art got better. She doesn't draw the eyes of a goddamn Cabbage Patch Kid anymore. It's the girls' heads of the characters don't look like penis heads anymore. It's kind of crazy. It's wow, she improved. However, unfortunately, she did not improve while making this because the art was bad the entire time, and I don't know how
the art was disturbingly consistent. I know I've seen it's weird. I'm thinking of One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. Their art changed considerably, even just in 19 volumes.
Now let's expand upon disturbingly consistent, specifically the disturbingly part, because it is disturbing how bad this art is. How do you have this show literally shows me vagina's bumping out of panties, and I was soft the whole time. This show has
Sounds like a you problem.
You know what, Vindy? Just because you had to convince yourself that a character was hot just to get through this does not mean I'm lumped in with you.
So we should explain it. So I was I was the last one to start reading it, and I was doing a Monster Energy with Craftsdwarf, which you should totally watch those, by the way. But I mentioned something I can't wait to find a girl, because they were complaining that there's no good girls in Ichigo 100%. And I was like, I'm going to find a girl I like, and then I'll just spend the entire episode talking about how much I love her. And instantly Craftsdwarf both went, there's a girl you like, we know which one it is. And they were totally right. It's a tomboy with a ponytail, and I love her and her big fat titties.
Well,
it's
let's
great.
be more accurate. You don't like her. You like the idea of her. Let's be 100%.
Anime girls
accurate.
are just ideas. What? Okay.
Okay,
No.
let me explain how I feel about this. Because, Vindy, you read East Side Story, right?
No.
Oh,
I
sad.
read 3 pages and decided this is fucking garbage and stopped.
Sad,
that's
because
what I thought
it
every
was
time I read
actually
a
the best
chapter
part
of
of
Ichigo
Ichigo 100%, which is very sad.
I didn't want to read it anymore, ever. I didn't want
That's
to see
fair,
anything
too.
close to Ichigo 100% ever.
That's fair too. Because I just want to bring it up because somewhere in the 12 years between Ichigo 100% and East Side Story, she learned how to make a good manga and
She grew eyes.
yeah, the art's a million times better. The pacing is a million times better. The characters are still the same character or characters, whatever. Who cares? But I was like, wow, I'm not immediately repulsed by this. And so here's my thing with Satsuki, because I also think she's best girl. Just slightly above trash. Because she's hot in that the situations and what she does is hot. Because I was mildly aroused at times, but when I got to East Side Story, I remembered what it was like to really be aroused. So Satsuki's hot because of what she does, not because of.
That's not even true. She has a ponytail, Craftsdwarf.
You are
Shut up,
just
Vindy.
the worst. You are so awful, and I hate you. I hate
So,
everything about
Vindy, you'd be the kind of guy who, like, you see, oh my god, ponytail, and then you turn around, and it's like a dude with full beard and sunglasses, and you're like, it's still hot. They had a ponytail.
Bro, sometimes, shit happens, okay?
Goddamn
it's 2020,
Adolf
dog.
Hitler
It's
could
the
come
year of
down
being
with
gay,
a
bro. I've kissed
ponytail.
more guys this decade than
Look,
I have girls.
Listen,
Things happen.
Goddamn Adolf Hitler could come down with a ponytail and a fang and just punch Vindy in the face, and he'd be like, holy shit, I love this girl.
God, imagine if Satsuki also had a fang. Oh my god, I would lose my mind.
You
Oh
should
my
not
God.
have confirmed what I said during that. That was not your cue.
Oh my
to
god,
do
imagine if she had a fang on top of it,
Satsuki,
dog. Oh my
Hitler,
God.
what's the difference?
Hold
Ichigo
on, don't you dare say
100%,
that.
the Third Reich. What's the difference?
Okay, Satsuki's also great because, like you said, she's extremely forward with her. She's
Yeah.
the only girl that actually, kind of says, hey, I like this guy, and I'm just going to go for it.
I
And it's
respect the
great.
hustle. She
Should we
just wants
explain the
dick.
plot
His
of
face in
Ichigo
between-
100%
She puts
toward-
his head just in between her big fat titties constantly.
Okay,
What's
so
not to love?
should we explain the plot of Ichigo 100%
What
to
plot?
our viewers?
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
But you can you can go ahead.
I'll do it because it's unbelievably stupid. One day, this virgin beta cuck goes on the roof and says, man, I like movies. I want to be a movie man. And then all of a sudden, out of the sky, a girl with strawberry panties, for some reason, falls on top of him.
Nastiest bitch ever, by the way. Literally wears one pair of panties the entire series. Nasty, gross bullshit. I say Froppy smells bad. No. This bitch smells worse.
And then she's like, haha, she's wearing braids and glasses. She's not that cute. But hold on. No, she was
No, because
wearing.
when she falls down, her glasses fell off and her hair wasn't tied in the braids. So he's like, oh my god, it's the love of my life.
Yeah, for some
Her
reason.
panties,
And then
they have
and then-
strawberries.
Yeah, and then she runs away, and then she has like a book, and she has a notebook, and it's like, oh my god, it's her stories. She writes stories. I like movies. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but the thing was, there was the other girl who he found out that she had the strawberry panties, and she's like, oh, that must be the same girl. I'm gonna ask her
so
out.
Blind, he cannot spot the difference between blonde hair and black hair.
So basically,
He is
it's Nisekoi, but instead of a locket, it's panties.
No, how dare you?
Well, there's
Here's
the
So I'm gonna get mad here. If you like Ichigo 100% and somehow think the harem genre has bad shows, like shows like stories like Nisekoi, Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, all these other ones, if you think that those are bad, but Ichigo
Here, how about
100%
we say,
is good,
if you use the phrase generic harem,
and you like this manga or this series, you are factually, objectively brain dead.
Ichigo 100% is great
with the other.
because it makes you realize how good other harem series are. Because one thing I never would have said about The World God in the Nose or Nisekoi is it's good that the main characters aren't interested in all the girls. And then I read Ichigo 100%, and this fuckboy Monica is like, oh, I'm boyfriend with this guy, but maybe have feelings. Shut the fuck up! Holy shit, you are a little fuckboy.
So
Stop.
Craftsdwarf.
Stop.
In a bit, when
Sorry.
we get to the spoilers bit, I'm gonna we're gonna start that out by me telling these two what the theme of Ichigo 100% is, because the reason why I think people like it, and what I think Joe's video on it is going to be. No, yeah, we will all collectively. This is the last episode of the week.
Well, What's already knows the truth, so he's already
gonna
dead.
it's gonna be a triple suicide. So So anyway, back to this series stars a guy who basically just how every single thing that people say that generic harem stories do, quote unquote, that they don't actually do, but people think they do. One guy leading on a bunch of girls. He unironically does that.
Yeah,
he literally runs away from sex from girls he thinks are hot. Literally runs away.
It's amazing actually that it's amazing that someone thought this was a good idea.
Well, he not only runs away, but he also obviously has sexual interest in them. He does sometimes do the pervy things. He has pervy expressions and thinks about it. And it's but then he also is too much of a coward and won't take the final step. And it's make up your mind. He's just, I don't know. Look, Makoto from School Days is good because he does fuck all the girls.
Yeah, and when I tell you the theme of Ichigo 100%, you're gonna realize that even School Days is better than Ichigo 100%.
Well, it was a given.
Well, thematically, you're gonna realize.
Yeah,
that,
I did a whole fucking part of a video. about the themes.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
I don't want to. Can we not? Can we just stop the episode now?
So Ichigo, no, we must do this because for some reason this shit community thinks this shit manga is good for some fucking reason.
I'm not going to recognize you because then we'd have to put the images on screen.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not.
None posted a GIF of from the anime of a lady's butt falling on a face, and he keeps doing it. This GIF better be put in the Weeb Club, and he really wants it in there. So someone has to put it in.
I'm not doing it. 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 I'm not doing it.
None. If you comment the GIF on the episode, I'll pin it for you.
Don't.
God. I didn't say anything.
Look, okay. Ichigo 100% will make you realize that other harem series are actually good, especially Chad Boy Nisekoi.
Nisekoi is so good. Like another thing is like Ichigo 100%. Yeah, it was popular. Pablo on my server said it's the 4th best-selling Jump romance comedy of all time. Maybe even just romance period. Like it was.
I want to leave. Like everything. Like I.
Isn't it fucking tragic? And like I can see Hiromasha having been influenced by this because like the way like there's constant fan service just reminded me of Fairy Tail. Less so Eden Zero, which he's learned and doing better, but with Fairy Tail it was all over the place when it shouldn't be.
So
but Hiromasha knows how to draw.
I want to make a really quick comparison. Yeah. So I'm reading a manga in Weekly Shounen Jump right now. Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs. Yuna is just porn. It is legitimately an excuse to have naked characters, like 3 naked girls every chapter. First of all, it is shameless about it. Like it knows what it is, and also the girls are actually hot, so I like it. This is not hot. This is not good, except for Satsuki, but she gets like not that much screen time compared to other girls.
Well, it's more that like there's literally like 6 or 7 girls over the entire series, and which is like some of them literally just. Another thing, this series just has no I never felt like there was a real structure to it. Like it just kind of goes, and it just things happen, except nothing matters because there's lots of misunderstandings and characters going back and it like it's very fatiguing. And so it's just a mess. But you were saying, sorry, go on.
Well, just like I don't know, like the art's not good. It's not. It tries to ride this like middle line instead of either going like all the way into just showing me tits and ass every chapter, or doing what Nisekoi does, where most of like the kind of fan service, quote unquote, is kind of just like, oh my god, look at how fucking adorable all of these girls are. They're blushing and losing their minds. And it's like, yeah, that's good. That's cute. I like that. It's not like, look at Chitoge's fat fucking ass in your face. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't, like, aside from Haru, I don't even really remember seeing a lot of panty shots.
There is very, very, and even like Haru's panty shot isn't the same as a lot of the panty shots in this manga. There is not much, like, sexual fan service in Nisekoi because, it's more about how cute they all are and how adorable they are. Yeah, it's good and well made.
This manga is just straight up 5 seconds away from just showing his head getting shoved inside one of these girls' vaginas, and it's like
it gets really close numerous times.
No. But my problem is like Yuna does that. Like Yuna will have a girl who is naked sit on the main guy's face.
No, that's great.
And like
10 out of 10.
It's so shameless about it that it's enjoyable because like it just puts every character in a situation where now they're naked, now their tits are everywhere, now they're sitting on, now it's like main guy is like faces on their asses, but it knows what it's doing and it's fine. This like isn't doing that at all, and it's terrible.
It thinks it's trying to say something. Is what makes me so angry.
Well, it's not just that; it's that the art just also isn't good. Like
that also, yeah. Which is why I don't understand why you keep saying the one girl's hot.
It's not even just like
the idea.
No, it's more than that.
She's his type, but anyway.
Vindy, you literally said if you do not insist that this girl is good, you could not have stopped reading it. You could not have kept reading it. That's the only reason you were saying that.
I mean, look, I love Satsuki. Her big fat titties. I gotta let you want me to say.
I want you to say that you're fucking lying.
So back to why the art.
I could never admit to that.
I'm trying to like steer the discussion away from this, but okay. I guess you guys can. No, you guys can keep going. No, keep going. Keep going.
I love Satsuki. She's so good.
Say what you're saying right now, Craftsdwarf. Okay. Please. Say it right now.
So it's not just like the art that's bad. Like, look at this fucking 2-page spread. Like, it's just a
spread about Ichigo 100%.
Well, it's not a spread. Yeah. Oh god, it's not a spread. It's just like, this is like just things are happening. They're not like there's 0 page flow. It's all over the place. Things just happen with like no real rhyme or reason, and nothing here matters. Like, the whole thing is like those two characters are looking for the other two characters and they barely miss each other. Like, you could cut out these pages and really not lose anything at all. And I'm just like looking at this and like, this could have been a whole chapter if like, and that's what one of the things that shocked me about East Side Story is because it's not just like the art that's better, it's also just the pacing and the page composition, where it's like, if East Side Story was done in Ichigo 100%, it would have been like 1 or 2 chapters instead of 4. It would have been like really rushed, and it just would have been painful like this. And it's like, the manga is just really frustrating to read, like, not just because the art, the character design, the characters don't look good, or but just because it's not like composed well is what I'm trying to, or paced well is what I'm trying to say.
It's like, what's funny is that like, that's literally every single page of this manga.
Every page looks exactly like that. There's maybe a couple panels where they use more like I vaguely remember one towards the end where there's like a negative space. What's that? Like, and wow, it's like Vindy, Vindy's pointed that about One Piece, where Oda kind of very rarely uses negative space too, but at least Oda knows how to compose a page and like,
I mean, I think there's a difference between like packing everything into a page because you like having that much detail, and packing a bunch of stuff into a page because you don't know any other way to draw.
It's
right.
And I mean this when I say this. Ichigo 100%, like, Ichigo 100%, you could not read half of the speech bubbles, and you would still understand what's happening. Because most of those speech bubbles are just, Kya! Ah! Pervert!
Come on, you can give a more convincing Kya. You go, Kya! Come on, you can give a real one.
I don't. This does not deserve it. This doesn't deserve it. It doesn't deserve it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it right now.
So as you can hear, this is our favorite series. We all gave it 10 out of 10. Or should I say 100 out of 100?
So this is the last episode of the Weeb Club. We're not even gonna get to spoilers. I'm just ending it. I'm ending it.
Sweet.
Right now.
Like strawberries?
No, like it's Kya and Squee. Like there's like.
Oh, I thought you said sweet. Okay.
No.
Because you were glad that what's ending the whole thing.
I love her and her.
I hate them so much. I hate this podcast. I hate everything about it. I hate.
He's so mad.
I hate.
She's adorable. I love her.
I hate.
And her ponytail.
Okay, fine.
And her tomboy demeanor.
So now we're gonna go to spoilers because I am tired. I am tired
just
of
fucking
talking
tell me
about
what this fucking
No, hold on. This is spoilers. You can skip to this time right here. But I'm about to tell.
I mean, really, who cares? Because the manga is bad. And
don't actually read this or care about spoilers.
Craftsdwarf. It won't spoil it. You think it's bad? Wait till I tell you why people think it's good. The theme of this manga, from what I understand, so you know how like he keeps talking about the strawberry panties, like the ideal that he keeps
pursuing.
When
you were joking earlier and you said that they meant something, are you serious?
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
So the whole the title Ichigo 100%. You know how the whole thing is about like he's a stupid fucker who like keeps leading these girls on for God knows why, and like he keeps complaining about like, I want to be a director, but I guess I don't have talent like Tojo. And everybody has aspirations other than him. The 100% refers to the ideal that he is pursuing, the full force effort that he wants, and that means the idea that he's leading all of these girls on is meant to be a commentary on someone who is like living in stagnation and is fine with having all these girls in limbo because he's fine with the stagnant life he's living, and he has to move on. It is critiquing the mindset of someone who wants a harem, guys. Isn't that brilliant? Everybody clap.
I'm leaving.
Was that what Vindy just shooting himself? I just heard a loud noise. Oh no, I'm scared now. He's not responding. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go delete my channel and do the same. Anyway, bye.
I hate. This manga.
Yeah, that's,
I told you the moment I said it, you would all get mad. Because that is why they think this is good.
Mad, it's more like I can feel just, like, fatigue, and also, is it frustration? Like, I don't know what this I don't think I've felt this cocktail of emotions before. It
is the most fucking Hunter x Hunter is different from all other shonen because unlike others, it is dark and has people die. It is the fucking Evangelion is different from all other mecha because unlike other mecha is about the characters. It is the most... I have never read a harem series in my life. And I'm just gonna say, oh boy, but the themes make up for it. I am smart anime fan, and unlike other anime fans, I have good taste in manga. I like Ichigo 100%. It is critiquing the mindset of the average harem protagonist because he's keeping all these girls in limbo, and that's bad. And that's why they're all cling to him, is because they're fine with it being in stagnation. And the character development comes when they all pursue their dreams. Fuck you. If you think that, fuck you. Ooh. I can fucking die. I'm fucking. Ooh. Gonna punch a small child.
Alright, I'm back.
See?
I'm gonna find. You see, Vindy, find a picture of the one whose head looks like a penis. Who fucking looks like a Oompa Loompa motherfucker. I'm gonna find some small child like that.
I have a screenshot.
Find the screenshot. Post it right now. Funny. The art is so bad. I hate these characters. You see this one? You see this fucking Cabbage Patch Kid looking motherfucker. I'm gonna find someone like them, punch him in the fucking face. Ooh, look at her stupid fucking head. Ooh, I'm gonna fucking put her in the wheel of my tire, go Kira Yoshikage in her fucking ass.
My problem with what you're saying is that if they were gonna go for that, first of all,
what do you mean what I'm saying? It's what the manga's trying to say.
What you're saying the manga's trying to say is what the manga's trying. I'm not going to give the mangaka that much credit.
Everybody else is, man. This manga's on a higher level. It's a higher level of harem series than any other. It's critiquing the mindset of stagnation because harem series are about stagnation. That's why it's not realistic. It's not realistic. Ichigo 100%, unlike other harem series, is realistic because this man, he's punished for his actions.
He's not punished, and I was about to say
he's always punished because it's realistic, my friend. Oh,
if this manga was trying to do what it said it was set out to do, first of all, every single one of these girls would hate him by the end of the series. Do you remember when he goes to see that movie and he cries because he realizes what he's doing is wrong, and then he just continues to do it for the rest of the manga?
Yes, I do remember that.
If that's what the movie was actively trying to do,
or what the manga was trying to do,
the manga was trying to do. Every girl actively hated him, and he would have ended up with none of them. But at the end of in the last fucking chapter, apparently now he's some fucking Chadley man.
Yeah, because he does the fucking Takamoto thing off screen because, apparently, which I think, when was Honey and Clover going? Because I think it happened first.
It's not like it's a new trope.
He comes back and he's this Chadley buff boy.
Yeah, Honey and Clover would have done that before the ending of Ichigo 100%. So as far as this manga was going at the same time and being like it wasn't a harem, but it was a romance, and it was better because Umino is a fucking goddess.
Well, no, I wouldn't even because it's not even really like Honey and Clover's not even really that much of a romance because at the end he doesn't end up with anyone. you know?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
So,
an adolescent story.
I want to take something back. You remember how I said I wasn't that attracted to Yamada, and I said the lolly and honey clover is not hot? Remember how I said that? I'm taking it back. I'm taking
You think
it back.
the lolly's hot now?
I will take that goblin-looking motherfucker over any of these penis-head assholes in this manga.
No!
I do not care. I do not care. I hate.
Hot.
She's not. She's
Yes!
not. I'm never gonna. When this is over, when this call is over, and you're done living in your fucking fantasy world, you will agree with me that it is not.
It's not a fantasy to say that all tomboys with ponytails are objective.
But harem is a fantasy. It's fantasy. It's bad. If you think like this is why harem series like Nisekoi are bad. He just leads these girls on and then gets with the wrong one that I didn't like. This one?
Objectively hot.
This one is so good. Ichigo 100%. Also, it's not, even though there's literally a panel where one of the actual things they say is, I'm being chased by a rapist and I'm pressed up against the boy I like, is an actual thing that's said in this. It's drawn by a woman, so it's okay.
Yeah, but the rapist is actually the best girl, so it's okay.
I'm so mad.
But what about when she was raped? Like, there was the guy in the store she worked at who grabbed her ass. Like,
yeah,
that was wrong, but all the other rape is fine. Like, especially by authority figures.
Are you kidding me, dog? Like, in that, what was it called? Go Burger Con?
Stop living in this
dog?
goddamn fantasy world that you're living in where you think this.
So, I think, like, as far as this, like, I know what you hated Chinami, right? Or...
I hated every motherfucker who populated the pages of this shitty fucking manga.
Well, you can't hate Satsuki. She's hot.
Who did you hate the most? What?
Chinami. And I want to hear him talk about
the one whose head looks like the head of a goddamn Phimosis
Talk about why
cock.
Chinami's your least favorite.
Because she shows up out of fucking nowhere and then says, haha, everybody, look at me, I'm a cute lolly, look at my ass. And I'm like, shut up. And then she disappears for 5 chapters. And then the next time we see her, they carried her onto a bag on a plane. And I was like, oh, wow, haha, that's funny, that's fucking wacky. And she disappears again. And I was like, I remember when that happened, Craftsdwarf messaged me, he's like, don't you wish that when they put her inside the bag, they threw her overboard into a river and then she drowned? I was like, no, Craftsdwarf, no. What I want is for them to fill the bag then with rocks and duct tape every opening they could possibly find in there. So that
but that'll make her live longer.
But then she dates the guy with dick sucking lips, and it's funny, and then they break up, and it's bad.
It's not funny. 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 Nothing in this is funny.
See, I'm trying to say things, but I just like have no energy because once what explained it to me, I actually am dead.
The only thing I can say is I like Satsuki. She's hot. That's the only thing I can say about this manga.
All of us are mind broken by the end of this. Craftsdwarf can't even say anything, especially after I told him. I told both of you that the moment I told you what the theme of the story was, that you would both be upset. And Craftsdwarf is mind broken. Vinny is only able to say that Satsuki's hot because it's the last thing he's clinging to maintain his sanity. I've lost it.
Hot, bro. I don't know what you want from me.
I want you to stop pretending. I want you to stop clinging to your
delusions.
So anyway, my favorite was definitely the sensei who's forgettable because she's just
hot too.
Shut the fuck up.
We are 100% kicking Vinny out of the podcast. And then Manji, would you like to join?
Manji, respond with I am black if you want to join the Weeb Club.
No. Look, the teacher's hot because she doesn't have.
After we kick Vindy, we're gonna need another token minority.
No, listen. The teacher doesn't have terrible fish eyes, so she's hot. Okay.
Oh, you like
terrible fish eyes?
No, the teacher doesn't. And then Satsuki has a ponytail, so I'm not even looking at her eyes.
So you were pretty happy when she raped Sasuke, right? Satsuki, right?
Sasuke?
What do you mean?
Man,
oh my god, yes.
If Sasuke was in this manga and he fucking murdered everybody, I would love this manga. It'd be a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
You don't understand my darkness.
If Sasuke used Amaterasu
don't you
in
love
the entire
how the
school,
teacher,
they were all
don't
inside,
you love,
I would be like,
hey, what the what? Don't you love how the teacher was in the, she was in the club because she was an actress in the club 10 years before, like the movie director that main boy really admires? Don't you love that? Don't you love when that?
Well,
yeah.
That's a good moment.
Favorite part?
It ties into it. It ties into the theme of moving on in life. You're learning it. You see, if you listen to my video essay where I talk about the merits of Ichigo 100%, you will hear the drool coming out of my mouth.
I'm so glad Komi now she actually made Harem good.
Satsuki's
I'm so
hot.
glad that every other harem mangaka made harem good. I hate him. Never mind. I want Drock 34,000 to replace Vindy Vondo on the Weeb Club.
What did I do? I did nothing wrong.
Anyway, so we're going to go one by one and talk about each of these girls and why they're all the worst.
Okay, let's go.
So let's start with Tojo Aya.
What terrible. Worst girl. Awful, garbage, poopy, stinky.
No, actually not worst girl. Second worst girl.
Wears one pair of panties for like 8 years of her life. Gross, disgusting.
Yeah, she was still wearing strawberry panties in East Side Story.
Wearing the same pair, I'm sure.
Listen. Okay. So, I remember when I was talking to Craftsdwarf, and we got to the end, because the manga does this thing where it's like, he gets with the other girl, which we'll talk about in a bit, and all of a sudden, for no reason, he starts having doubts, because this man just really is so fucking selfish that he wants every
If he had broken up with this girl, the girl I ended up with, I would have killed myself, because nothing redeemable storytelling-wise in the manga.
I described this manga as the anti-Nisekoi, right? Where, like, Nisekoi fully acknowledges the fact that it's a harem series, but makes every single moment that it possibly can related to character development, character relationships. And part of this...
I think the biggest difference between this and Nisekoi is... Like, legitimately, I would say this is the biggest difference, but it makes a world of difference for the viewer in terms of how much you like the main character. Is that the entire time, Raku only ever has things for 2 girls.
Right, and it starts out with one girl, and then like...
It starts out with Onodera, and it's a very slow transition to him liking Chitoge more, and then it's, okay, now I like Chitoge, I have to give up on my feelings for Onodera. Raku is honest, and he's a chat, and so the entire time... You know, it's not like when Marika is throwing herself at him, right? He doesn't kiss Marika. He doesn't almost have sex with Marika, you know? He just like kind of blows it off as a joke until he realizes he has to seriously, you know, turn her down, and then he does, and that's the end of it.
This man in this cuck motherfucker.
Spoilers for Nisekoi, by the way. I'm sorry.
That bus has already sailed Vindy into the sun. I hope Ichigo 100% fits.
Yeah. Those two follows after. This
Can the next bus have us on it?
This beta cuck.
We're on the bus. We love Ichigo 100%.
Like,
no!
So he every chance he gets. This is why I do not understand. You know how people say that they don't understand why people get why girls will like the main character of the harem series? I'll give examples why. I can pinpoint exactly why Kirito has the harem that he has. And it's just because
why the girls like Raku, because he's a fucking Chad.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to use Kirito as an example because everybody shits on Kirito because he has a harem for no reason. There's a very clear
Kirito saved all of their lives. Of
exactly. And he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy to all of them. He doesn't treat them differently than anybody else. He's the same to them. He hangs out with them.
He probably fucks them all on the side. You don't know.
But the point is that it's the same thing with Raku where he only ever had a thing for Asuna. Ever. And that was the thing that he stuck with. And so it's not as if he's leading them all on. The man literally is just like that and only cares about Asuna.
Way. It's not that he doesn't care about the other girls, but only
yeah. So
yeah.
Here's the thing about this man. This man is 5 seconds away from raping every single one of these girls in every scene that he's in.
No, you're wrong. It wouldn't be rape.
It's so inconsistent. No, so he has rapey eyes the entire time he sees them, but then he runs away for no goddamn reason. Unironically, no goddamn reason.
Literally runs from set. Literally, look, if Satsuki was in a fucking bathroom, okay? If Satsuki and I were in a bathroom and she was naked and chasing after me, I wouldn't run away because I'm not a little beta bitch. Oh my god, I hate this man.
Also, Vindy, if you were in that situation, you'd be going to jail.
That's not true.
How old is Satsuki, Vindy?
18 by the end of the series, dog. 18 by the end of the series.
Well, maybe if you finished East Side Story, you would have seen adult Satsuki with a good art style.
But did
stripping.
she have a ponytail?
Yes.
Actually, I don't remember.
Because if she doesn't, I don't care. She does, good.
So anyway,
maybe I'll read East Side
The thing is, right, this man, straight up, shoves his face into every orifice on these girls' bodies and then runs away from it. And I'm so Tojo Aya is, actually, I'm going to save her for later because I'm going to want to talk about Nishino because Nishino's reason why she likes him is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life.
I think Nishino's my second favorite girl, though.
Yeah, but the reason why she likes him is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You're right. The reason why she likes him is bad, but I think most of the things she does in the story outside of the reason she likes him aren't terrible like almost every other girl except for Satsuki, my love. And
you're just gonna keep running with this stupid meme, aren't you? But like, okay, Nishino's reasoning. She has two different reasons because apparently all of them are ruses.
So it's Zero Line April too.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe her reason is that she can see the future and saw that at the end the main boy would turn into a fucking Chad. And
hold on. Back up. Craftsdwarf. Say sorry for what you said. Apologize. Say sorry right now.
Wait,
I said
is
nothing
Laura
wrong.
April good or bad? I actually
It's
haven't
good.
seen it.
It's good. But anyway,
I don't believe you.
Well, whatever. Anyway. The first reason that she gives after he does the funny pull-ups is that she likes him because he is honest and it does crazy things or some shit like that, right? It was so stupid, and I didn't believe it for a second. And then she reveals the real reason. You see, the man was looking at porn in the middle of class.
No! He wasn't looking. He was defending his friend having porn.
And he was like...
Dumbass.
Whatever. It was stupid because he's like, haha, it's our right to watch. Like we are just reading porn. We want to in class. And then they made him do laps. And she got turned on by the fact that he was doing laps.
He is a protector of all men for that, though. That's a Chad fucking play.
Vinny, shut the fuck
Letting
up.
your friend keep his fucking porn, dude. That's respectable as fuck, dog.
But like, do you understand how that makes her like him?
No, I don't understand any of this manga.
I don't understand it because it contradicts the other thing about him is that he's too afraid to like get out of his situation or to move out of mediocrity because the man just complains about the fact that he has no talent but does nothing about it, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But like, so Nishino dates him for the first parts of the manga, and then she breaks up with him, right?
She breaks up with him because he wouldn't have sex with her.
So what got me mad about that is like, so I didn't know that she was going to come back and keep being relevant. And like literally right after they broke up.
At that point, they should have just cut her out of the story after that. It would have been better.
See, and what pissed me off about that idea though is that Yu was introduced right after that, and I just felt like, oh, okay, disposable characters, throw one out, bring in another, and I went. That was like the last thing that happened before I went to work, and I was mad for like an hour thinking about it at work. I
actually think the idea of like the disposable kind of character thing like that makes sense,
especially if you're doing a meta commentary on harems.
Well, I think not even just that. Like the reason that it kind of works is because like that's how life actually is. Like. You'll have people in middle school that you like, maybe you date them, maybe you're really good friends with them that you never see again. So if that's what it was going to try to do.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It's just like introducing a new girl right away. That rubbed me the wrong way.
If the idea had been that there's a bunch of new girls and he is dating all these different girls, but he's eventually supposed to end up with one and then he does. Okay. Like I could see the point you're trying to make with that as long as you develop the romance. The problem is they cut her out and they break up and then they get back together and then no one else ever matters except for
Aya,
shitty dumb.
right?
I never change my panties. I'm gross. I smell bad, lady. So it's like, what's even the point?
Yeah, like there's the one girl who has fantasies about boys and like she has like a couple scenes interacting and then she she's there and then she's gone and she's she finds another person. She likes the delinquent guy. And that's it.
This manga has a delinquent, and I can't even like him. It has a good delinquent boy, and I can't even like him. This manga's so bad. It has a tomboy with a ponytail who is constantly shoving her tits in the face of the main character, and she couldn't save it. That's how bad this series is.
I thought you were gonna like say that, and then also a delinquent, and then like I don't know, maybe some other things that like you usually like, and like. The only thing it's missing is like talking about friendship and still not liking it whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, okay, now we're getting into friendship. I'm sorry, I know you want to go through the girls, but I gotta fucking make a point. Look, okay. the two of the best characters in Nisekoi are fucking Shu and Rui, because the entire time they know what's going on, right? But they make the decision that as friends, they're going to let Raku and Onodera and Chitoge figure it out. They're not going to tell him what to do, right? Shu doesn't tell Raku what to do until he realizes, like, hey, Raku, like, you really, really need help. I'm going to tell you one small thing that you are never going to realize otherwise, because you're kind of, like, you're, like, super idealistic about things. It works. It makes sense. In this, characters will just tell him, like, hey, dog, like, she likes you. And he's like, no, she doesn't like me. And then, like, a day later, his other friend will be like, hey, dog, she wants to, like, actually just, like, get on her knees, pull out your dick, and, like, suck it for, like, 8 days. Like, no, she don't look at me, and she blush and walk away when I come try talk to her. She don't like me. It's like, you can't even write the friend characters correctly because you don't understand their point in the story. Ah!
And what you just made me realize is, like, Satsuki literally, like, she friend zones him at one point, and then 10 chapters later, she's trying to get in his pants again, and I'm like, did you give up, or did you
Don't
not?
you dare shit talk Satsuki. Hold on. That's not allowed.
Shut the fuck up, Vindy. Yui was terrible.
I don't know what her point was. What did she do?
Yeah, nothing.
To go back to Nisekoi,
she was
every
naked.
Girl in Nisekoi serves a point to the story. They all have a purpose. Every character in that manga has a purpose.
Like, Paula is probably, like, the least significant one. I can't think of a purpose off the top of my head, though she's got good stuff with Sugumi. But even then, she's not into Raku, so she's not even, like, a main girl. Yeah,
but Paula exists almost for Sugumi to kind of get her to realize.
True. Yeah. So
for Raku, because she never would have realized it on her own. Yes.
Whereas, like, Ichigo 100% could be 10 volumes easily. Probably. I don't care. Maybe I just wish it was
0 volumes. Craftsdwarf.
That's true. Yeah, Ichigo 0%.
Not existed and would have been better.
Like, the one thing I will say is that I can't think of any harem series I've experienced that predate this one. So, like, maybe.
Evangelion.
Shut the fuck.
Which is also deconstructive / subversive / whatever the fuck /
I'm leaving.
Makes
I'm
commentary
leaving.
on the genre.
I can't. I've tried so hard, and yet so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Well, you see, Evangelion is good because Shinji, he's indecisive. He doesn't, like, he's not chasing after anything, so he can't get any of the girls.
It's good because it's about the merits of art. It's about art and how you need to go out into the world and make art.
Evangelion's good because Misato is super fucking hot.
No, it's because It's because here, watch 1/3 of this pause and select video, uncut.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I want my Nisekoi video to be the only, or not Nisekoi. Fuck. You know what? I'm not even fucking finishing it. I'm so mad. How dare you shit talk Satsuki, Craftsdwarf? What the fuck?
There's no way that girl's a virgin.
You're right. It's great. I love her.
I hate you. I hate you. Ooh. Ooh, you're gonna make me mad, Vindy. Ooh. Vindy Vondo. Ah, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy, Vindy. Oh, you're so
I am
funny.
pretty fucking funny, dude. You know, I will say, because, like, so I think this is still probably better than Kimi no Uramachi, which is my least favorite manga. But I would say the big reason for that is because at least there isn't a scene where, like, Monica, like, actively says, hey, all my friends that, like, are the only reason I'm, like, alive, basically. Like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go pick pussy over y'all, right? Like, at least he has some modicum of, like, you know, like, you know, it's not the worst thing ever. Like, I've definitely read way worse in terms of, like, main characters being pieces of shit. That doesn't excuse anything bad this does, but, I can't get as mad about it as what, because I've actually read bad manga. So
I mean, to be fair, Vindy Vondo, I have read bad manga.
What? You're lucky that Kimi no Uromachi is 27 volumes. Because if I could fucking pick it, I would, and that would become your new least favorite manga. Because it is legitimately terrible and worse than anything Ichigo. The worst moment in that is worse than all of Ichigo 100% put together. And that's another manga that has an over and 8 on Mao and shitty fucking reviews for no reason because it's fucking terrible. Ooh, now I'm getting angry.
So, like, the one thing I will give the manga is, like, okay, yeah, sure, it does meta commentary on the harem genre, blah, blah. Like, maybe, I don't fucking know, all harems are after it are good because of this series. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm giving it the most credit I can feasibly imagine.
No.
Like, because, yeah, I haven't read anything before it. I'm glad that all the harems after it are way better. Because, yeah, I agree, what it doesn't really, yeah, if that is what it's trying to say, then it has disdain for its genre, and I don't like that. Like, we've talked about that, where, like, ToQger is good because it 100% accepts that it's Super Sentai.
Let's go back to talking about all the girls individually.
Yes.
So we talked about
let's.
Nishino. We talked about
we didn't actually talk about Tojo Aya because she's okay.
No. We were saving her for last. So let's go through everyone else.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Yui?
We talked about Satsuki a lot.
I've talked about Satsuki not enough yet, but I'll sprinkle the rest of it in.
Yui looks like has the body type of Danny DeVito, so it's not even like worth it. I don't want to do it. She comes in and then like shows
They have
up.
a girl who has a legitimate excuse to get naked every chapter, and they don't even take advantage of it. I hate it.
Yeah, and then they just ruin it. It's a weird childhood friend, little sister thing, and then she's gone, and then the main character goes to a mixer for some godforsaken reason, and then she's
just there.
She's just there.
And now
then
all of a sudden she
Nishino's,
doesn't like him anymore and likes another guy.
And then Nishino's also there for no goddamn reason. He's there for no goddamn reason.
There's
still
literally
confused.
No reason he would ever go to a mixer.
Why is he there?
When he has 3 girls that he even says it. Oh, look, okay. I got another rant to go. So he says the whole manga, he's like, I can't decide between the 3 of y'all. Satsuki, Tojo, and Nishino. There is no point in this manga he ever considered Satsuki. The fact that he says that is ridiculous. It's a 2-person harem.
If he had considered her, then like maybe all the time she would have tried fucking me. Would have maybe taken a chance.
It's a 2-person harem, or it's a 2-person like love. It's a love triangle, not a love square, right? There is no way that Satsuki ever fits into that. It is between Tojo and fucking Nishino. And the only reason that he ever says he kind of likes Satsuki is so they have a reason to put Satsuki, who's fucking great, in the manga. Otherwise, she would be
He
sidelined.
really is just
like
still
Yui.
running with this
just
funny
like
fucking
every
delusion
other
that he's
girl
got.
in the manga, Satsuki would have been sidelined. It's terrible.
He really is just running with this delusion that he's doing. Like, he's just running for it, bro. Like,
What
damn.
deluded? I'm not deluded.
So, yeah, I'll let you think that. I'll let you continue to believe that. We're just gonna move on because let's talk about the little fuck goblin that shows up out of nowhere. Because for some reason, this manga keeps introducing girls. It thinks, I don't know why it does it.
You know why? I could tell you why.
Why? So like it can continue.
Its rankings were dropping.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
I 100% believe it starts to drop in the rankings, so it introduces a new girl. I would almost put money on it.
Well, then, yeah, that's probably true. So it introduces this little fuck goblin that, again, she looks like a penis head. And her whole meme is that she goes around saying, hey, boys, look at me. Look at my vagina that I'm sticking in your face. I'm like, go away. Go away, you terrible, terrible character.
I like when she dated Dick Sucking Lip Boy. It was funny.
And she shows up.
They should have kept dating throughout the whole
here's
series.
the funniest thing. They introduced her, and I think she realized that this is literally the worst character ever made. So she's barely in the manga after that. And then shows up again, and then disappears again. And then shows up again, and then disappears again. For like long stretches of time, and it's just the worst. It's the worst.
I think they even like will make jokes about it and be like, "Where's Chinami?" And it's like, "Oh, she's with another club now." Ha 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 ha.
It's so funny. And then after that, here's the thing that it's magical about Ichigo 100%. We all started it thinking this was like mid. Like I read it and I was like, "This is okay. It's pretty. It's got good ideas. Vindy even said it's not that bad. You guys are just He only got 2 volumes. And he's like, you guys are just freaking out for no reason. And it's like,
and that was before Satsuki showed up. So that's how you know it wasn't even that bad yet.
So it's Ichigo 100% is magical because somehow you think it can't get worse, and then it does consistently every single time. And
every
no, I loved it because I was like, what? You haven't even gotten to worst girl yet. And you're like, I don't believe you. And then Chinami showed up and you're like, what?
No, the girl that shows up after Chinami, while not being worse than her,
I like her ponytail.
Is
that girl has a ponytail. I like it. There's 2 ponytail girls. It's good. Also, y'all forgot there's another girl.
Craftsdwarf, I need to talk to you over here.
It's okay.
I need to talk to you. Come over here.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Okay, so while they can't hear me, I'm just gonna say this, and What'll hear this while editing, but I don't actually like Satsuki that much. The art's terrible, and she's not that good. But it's funny to piss them off by saying I love Satsuki. Okay.
I hate him. Yeah. I hate everything he stands for. I hate the fact that he's running with this stupid fucking meme.
Well, I just threw him out the window, so
yeah.
We'll wait till he comes back.
Yeah, we'll wait till he comes back into the club room. I hate the fact that he keeps running with this meme. It's the worst. What? God damn it, he's back.
He came back through the door.
This sick
after I tossed him out the window.
This podcast to ruin my fucking life once again with his bad opinions, his bad fucking claims, and his delusion, his sick delusion that he has to cling to.
I'm not
that he has to cling to. That he has to cling to because he went insane after reading this manga. He went insane and just saw this terrible.
So basically, Kimi no Yuramachi has no ponytail girls, is what you're telling me, Vindy?
I think main girl has a ponytail, but she's one of the worst characters I've ever seen in my fucking life.
But she has a ponytail, so that means she's hot.
It doesn't matter. That's how bad she is, Craftsdwarf.
Oh my god.
Even the ponytail doesn't save her.
So this new girl that's introduced is literally introduced by falling down the stairs and like landing her hairy panties.
You forgot a girl.
Who did I forget?
Who? Fucking girl that is in that's the camera guy, the guy who takes pictures of all the girls, his sister, his sister.
Well, she doesn't.
The Chad who comes in, is like, that was a shitty movie, and he's like, what the fuck did you say? And she's like, look, dog, I know that you just watched the prequels and think that George Lucas was pointing at the moon, but I'm sorry, you're just deluded.
She was best girl. You're right.
Well, I mean, because she just dunks on everybody. She's the only person there who's an actual
That was
character.
what was weird, because, like, I don't remember her ever having feelings towards Monica, like, except maybe once, and it's like, wait, what the fuck?
No,
like,
no, she doesn't, but I wanted to talk about her, and I wanted
Every time a character even shows interest in the main character, I scream and want to die. But she's...
What?
Kick him out again, Craftsdwarf. Throw him out the fucking window. I swear to God, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. If this man speaks again about his goddamn funny meme about that, she's hot though. I came
serious. No,
I read Ichigo 100% and I think it's bad. It's bad. But then I see girl with ponytail and I go.
But then Satsuki shows up. It's bad. In every chapter that Satsuki's bad, it's bad. Satsuki shows up and it instantly becomes a 10
I hate
out
you.
of 10. I don't know what you want from me.
Vindy.
Yeah.
Go tell the people in the other classroom how great Satsuki is.
All they heard was me join and laugh. Also, what I legitimately can't wait with all of my heart for you to edit this episode because you're gonna get so much angrier at me.
Okay. So we're gonna So for some reason, the main character decides to go to like a prep school, and then in there he meets the girl with This is a subversion of expectation, boys. Ryan Johnson in the house, motherfuckers. Look, instead of strawberry panties, it's cherry panties.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The cherry of liking guys and talking to guys.
And she says funny things. Haha, look. What is
Am I wrong, Craftsdwarf? Am I wrong?
That's why I'm mad, is because you're correct.
Etsy. And it's like the best part of her is that she eventually breaks out of it, and then like this fucking Chad delinquent boy like threatens to beat the shit out of the main character, and I was like, yes, please do it, but he didn't do it, which was very disappointing. The only part I liked in this manga was when Chad, delinquent boy, was like really like could not like talk to her. He's always like being mean to her, but like he actually liked her, so that was cool.
He was a sweet boy, but it was too little, too late.
Yeah, I know. So her hair looks like a goddamn like Karibo,
Look,
but like
she has a ponytail.
Do you know the Photoshop effect find edges?
Look at this. Okay, look at this.
So I'm not looking at it. I'm not adding whatever
you
you're
can
putting
tell
into
that her hair is pulled back, and she has like a short ponytail that's like kind of messy.
I never noticed. Probably because I was trying to read the manga so fast because my eyes were bleeding and it was getting hard to see.
You don't have the ponytail autism that I do.
It really is autism.
No one does,
Let's
Vindy.
clarify
No one
that
does.
real quick. It really is just autism.
And I saw it, and I was like, wow, I respect what they're trying. Like, I even told What earlier today when I was reading this. I was like, I respect what they're trying to do with her hair. It's just not good enough. But, like, I can see the idea, and with good art and a good girl, I would totally dig it.
The badness of Ichigo of ponytails does not matter so long as the core of ponytail is still maintained in the series. You see, Ichigo 100% was pointing at the moon, and we were all looking at its finger.
No, because look. If this was the only girl with a ponytail, she'd be my favorite. But thank God my Lord and Savior Satsuki has the best ponytail known to man. And is great.
All right, the bus is here. It's gonna take us to the sun. We should wrap this
God.
up.
I want to die.
Craftsdwarf?
I don't think I have much to say.
No, I have more to say. I have more to say.
I have more to say, too.
I have more to say.
I'm not
I have
done
more
talking
to
about
I have more to say.
We still haven't even talked about Tojo Ai yet.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the anti-Onodera, the worst thing that has ever come to exist in this universe. This character that, if the main character got with her, it would have been the worst thing that ever happened in this manga.
It would have been. I was worried because I was talking to What earlier today as I was reading, and I literally said, like, please tell me he doesn't end up with Ai, because I'm not going to finish this if he does.
remember messaging Craftsdwarf, and I said, if Tojo Aya is the one he gets with, this will literally be the worst piece of media that has ever come to exist. But thankfully, whatever her name is, the mangaka for this, got a brain.
Somehow had just enough, barely, of a sense for writing to decide, I'm not going to have him end up with this girl.
Because this Tojo Aya's entire character is her, I always rely on other people's deconstruction of harem series. And, like, she, like, does the same thing, relies on other people, even though she's got the talent. Haha, she's so talented, she's so beautiful. And, like, so she, like, does this, and then the end of her character arc is thank God, her not getting with the main guy. Thank Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, that she did not get with him, because it's just that
Ichigo 100% is about escaping reality in order to prevent yourself from committing suicide.
Yeah,
those
exactly.
who survive live to tell the tale of them reading the series and are the true main characters.
I feel like the survivor of war.
Thank you, Ninmaji, for that.
I feel like the survivor of a war right now.
Me too. The war of Satsuki being good and everything else being bad.
Well, World War III is starting, so we get to not be the survivors of a war.
I want them to draft me so I could stand in front of the bullets and say, "Hit me, please, dear God, please, kill me. I want to die."
Tojo Ai is terrible.
I hate Tojo Aya. Panties are not hot. Why does she think that panties are hot? These are drawn.
Oh, I wanted to say, as far as like introducing a new girl to bump ratings, I think she did that with the boys too, because there was a bunch of boys and they were like, "Oh my god!"
I wish that Tojo Ai had legitimately started dating stupid, dumb, incel nice guy.
But like he was like, he's so awful. He's
the
terrible.
sole funniest part of the manga is when he broke, and he was like, "I'm done being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm only going after Aya from now on. My fucking hero, my MC." It was.
He's
so
literally a fucking
funny.
incel, a white knight incel. Like
he's like
I can 100% see. Like after he didn't get Aya, he just spends the rest of his life on message boards talking about how like women are the worst.
No, you know that like if Tojo Aya started streaming, he would be one of her fucking mods and just sit there and be like, yes.
He'd be her top donator, dog. He'd give her like $2 million a year and be like, why won't she have sex with me? I give her so much money.
It's so...
Don't forget the yaoi bait, the patissier with the sweet-smelling hands.
Oh my god, remember him? I don't.
Barely. I basically only remember that he had sweet-smelling hands, and the fact that Monica like recognized that made me think, oh, the series is becoming a BL now.
Fellas,
fellas. Imagine how funny that would have been if he had broken.
That would deconstruct the harem genre.
Fellas, hold on. Beep beep. We're gonna take a detour on the bus real quick. Can we talk about one of the worst subplots in this story, where the dumb grandma
Hold that thought. Because, like, I want to combine the BL idea with Vindy's idea of, like, the main character breaking up with a bunch of girls, where him breaking up with a bunch of girls is, like, building up to that he's gay. And then he gets with a guy. His best... There we go. I saved the manga.
Strawberry panties so much is because he wants people to stick strawberries up his ass.
Anyway, what? Go ahead.
The worst subplot? Yeah, because I agree. It's terrible.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so go ahead.
Well, what's broken? I finally broke him, so I'll talk about it. When the grandma says that she wants Nishino to marry the sweet-smelling hands boy, and he's like, oh my god, I do to marry? And then it's like, she puts it in a magazine, and she's like, oh, I could marry. And then she's like, well, no, I like main boy. And then they end up getting together, and it's the worst thing I've ever read in my life. This episode's so much fun because I could just, at any point, just break what down more and more. I love it.
See, like, I had a great comment, which I'll have to find so I can go in the episode, where I talk about how, like, witch doctors, they would, cure people of their intense emotions by acting out an even more intense emotion. You can see this evoked in clowns, because clowns, their characters tend to evoke one emotion. So I can't hate the manga, because, like, I see what being a clown and, like, spurging and being, like, furious, like, and it just takes the anger away from me. Like... I can't be filled with hate that long because what hates it more?
I don't think that's what it is, right? I don't think it's a more intense emotion. I think what is eating all of our anger for the series away, and his anger is becoming only more powerful. What is stealing all of our... Oh, hello, guys. I gotta go. What's mad at me?
This is now a one-man podcast.
During the Weeb Club.
I hate them. I hate what they stand for. I hate everything.
Look,
I hate this manga.
Eating all of our negative emotions.
I hate.
The worst part is nobody's gonna have any idea. So what just moved Craftsdwarf and I? There's a bunch of people in DC in Craftsdwarf server where we record these, and what moved us in there to say he hates us.
So anyway, let us continue.
Oh my god. Ichigo 100% was really unexpected. It's pretty much a typical gag harem series in the beginning, but it becomes serious towards the end, which is basically why I liked it so much. The conflict involving the harem is not just passed off as a joke, and each character is dealt with seriously. These are the same people that would say Nisekoi isn't good, even though Nisekoi actually takes it seriously and actually ends extremely seriously at the end.
Again, I must reiterate this, friends. If you think that Ichigo 100% is good and that other harem series are bad, I need you, right now, to go back with the other SAO fans in preschool and learn from the beginning.
Other harem series don't have Satsuki. The joke here is that Chitoge is literally my wife, and Nisekoi has Chitoge. This has been such a good episode of the Weeb Club.
Oh, shit. No, it's perfect because, like, what has, like, laid himself bare, and of course we're gonna take advantage of that and bully him.
Make it count, play it straight. Don't look back, don't
we talk about the
hesitate
ending,
when
like,
you
the
go
ending,
big time.
I actually think
What you want, what you feel, never quit and make it real when you go big time.
And like, I know what's gonna cut himself down.
Oh, hey, listen to your heart now.
Like, I know what only makes the last chapter, but I definitely think the manga kind of takes a step up once main boy starts dating Nishino.
Did you finish the song? What fucking hack? Finish the song.
Hey, don't you feel the rush?
So I definitely think that like there's like a definite.
Hey, why did you stop?
No, Nishino, because he drops this like air he has about like because immediately he starts dating Nishino. He tells everyone. Then he immediately tells Satsuki and immediately tells Tojo like, hey, I'm dating someone else. Now, I will say after that, the shit where he's like, oh, what if I got back together with Tojo Ai? She's not dating a boy, is bullshit. But I think, like, the fact that he kind of, like, does grow up there and be like, I'm deciding on Nishino, is good in the way that, like, he does kind of just, like, finally tell Satsuki, like, look, I'm dating someone, I'm not going to get with you. Instead of just leading her on, like he did for 18 volumes before that. And then I think the last chapter is good. I don't know if you disagree, Craftsdwarf.
I was like dead inside, so I don't have a real agreement or disagreement.
Are you playing with your Kamen Rider Force belt right now? Oh my god, we're back on the BSA. Where he would actually just play with his Kamen Rider toys. Or
you can tell we're Shounen fans because what's playing with his toys.
God. Are there Satsuki figures? I should buy one.
Vindy, you don't even have money to buy a movie ticket. Like, you're gonna buy a figurine.
Right. I might go see Cats. I'll see Cats. Don't worry. Also, I'm working again starting next week, so how dare you?
Yeah. So anyway,
you should work in the goddamn coal mine so you fucking lose your breathing abilities.
Is Satsuki also working in the coal mine?
Yes, she is. She's all the way at the bottom where all the dead bodies are. You should go see her.
Oh, why would she die? I love her. She's
not dead. She's fully alive, and she's still naked, and wearing the ponytail, and she's punching boys. Why don't you go down there and find her, you sick son of a bitch?
I'm on my way. I'll see y'all later.
All right, I'm done. I don't have anything to say.
I have more to say. I have lots to say.
Oh, God.
It never ends, Craftsdwarf. It never ends.
Make a video, you fucking...
No. We will continue. We will continue. You will be on WattheWut's wild ride until it's over, motherfucker. You will... I'm Craftsdwarf. Why did you pick this manga? You're so mean. No.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Grass actually wants to kill himself.
This is just mental breakdown the podcast. We got Craftsdwarf, who's just inches away from...
See, last time I enjoyed Lyra Game, even though it was fucking stupid, so it was funny to me. By the end, they're like, yeah, I like it. This time it's like, I don't like it, so... This
is bad. So, here's the thing, right? I don't even know if he resolves any of the relationships by the end. Does he? I don't even think he properly breaks them up.
No, they
should, because he should have, because he told all of them, like, I'm not getting with you, but they still somehow, like, take that and are like, yeah, but we're not giving up on you. So it's like,
it's more that they resolve on their own. Like, I don't even know if all of them do, but definitely like the characters would pair off, you know.
Well, it's like they don't, because like they should, right? Like in Nisekoi, right? When we time skip ahead to the ending, none of the girls are still pining after Raku. We cut to the ending in this manga, and instead of Satsuki chasing after me like she should be, she's like, oh, I had hoped that when you saw me, I would be so much more beautiful, and now you're so cool. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, he's picked a different girl.
Yui didn't even show up.
You haven't seen him in 5 years.
You know who did show up, though? Do you know who did? Little fucking penis head little whore. Who's a gravure, like, whatever, gravure artist. I don't know why gravure model. I don't know why she is. Who would want to see that? Because I don't. I don't want to see that fucking watermelon head's fucking shit anywhere. I never want to see that.
She does have hair like the penis head girl in Shimonetta, doesn't she?
But the one with the penis head's funny though.
Are we done yet?
No. There's no way What's done talking. He's too broken of a man at this point. We'll have to forcibly end it probably in another 15 minutes. But I'm like, because we've only going for like an hour 15, so we can keep going for a little bit longer. What more do you have to say? What? Tell me more. What do you think of the fact that main boy turns into an actual Chad in the last chapter?
I think
and is, like,
he should have turned. I think he should have turned to a pile of dust at the bottom of the earth. Is what he should have.
I
turned
agree
into.
with what it was like totally unearned because it just happens off screen and it's like okay, sure, whatever.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's look. The only saving grace is that he gets with Nishino, and the lesson learned is that he has to like actually pursue his dreams and like if he loves her, he has to like let her go or whatever like that. But like, it did not earn that. He kept all the girls. He swung. He wiggle waggled his like.
No, that
tiny
actually
little,
pissed me off. Whoa, hold on. That actually pissed me off.
He wiggle waggled his tiny little phimosis cock in front of every single one of those girls and said, "You can have it. You can have it if you just keep trying." And like they never did. None of them did.
I actually want to. I want to get mad really quickly. I want to get feisty. Okay. Look, Nishino was technically right the whole manga. When she originally broke up with him, she was right. When they got back together and she said, "We don't have to break up when I go to Europe," she was also right. If she's going to be gone, there was no reason for them to break up other than the main boy wanted to be an emo, edgy little bitch and be like, "Oh, I feel the." Even though, like, you have a path you're chasing, dog. Like, you are going to make movies no matter what. Like, there was no reason for them to break up. That was bullshit. They technically didn't even break up because they got back together in the end as soon as they could have. God, I'm so mad.
The last will and test. Oh no, I'll say that for later. Yeah, it's just a lot of things in this manga are like, you know, when people say that Nisekoi has a lot of filler. This is literally just filler. Everything in here is filler.
Nisekoi has no filler though.
It is impossible to. It boggles my fucking mind that every single moment that they possibly could, they just shoved an excuse for like weird rapey shit and weird fan service to happen. Literally, Satsuki gets kidnapped in her goddamn underwear, and they tie her up bondage style. To
oh
get
my
her
god! Yes.
To model for something. This is
it
all.
Was to make food for the rugby club, and they said they didn't look what. They said they weren't looking.
The last
that was just one of those like things happening moments where I just like turned my brain off and stopped.
The last will and testament of What the What on YouTube.com reads: "The Weeaboo Club is over. It's finished. I'm done. I hate Vindy Vondo. I hate Craftsdwarf. I hate Ninmanji. I hate Drock 34,000. I hate this. I hate my life. I can't deal. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done. I can't handle this. I want to end it all. Please." Ah!
You know what my favorite part, Craftsdwarf, about this whole thing is?
Go on.
Like, honestly, the thing that has brought me the most joy when I think about this episode is the fact that this was What the What's pick.
Look, okay. Look,
Nothing
listen.
on
I mean
earth
this.
Yeah.
I mean
like,
this.
brought me more joy.
So,
Than
Vindy
the
Vondo.
fact that What the What picked this manga.
Yeah, because like you guys didn't like Liar Game, but I enjoyed it, so it's like I got something out of it even if you didn't. You picked Tatami Galaxy, so even if we were mid on it, like I still got something out of it. I liked it. You know, you got something out of it, but like, yeah, What picked this manga and he hates it the most,
Vindy,
and he knew it wasn't good.
Vindy,
he knew it wasn't.
Listen, you need to understand this. I needed to finish this. I was not going to give up.
I don't think
but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it by myself.
Do I think it made for a good podcast? Yes.
Shut
did it
up.
bring me immense joy.
You shut up.
You
dumb whore. You need to shut up for a second.
Yourself.
You need to shut up for a second real quick. So, this manga, I needed to finish it. I had to. I needed to, but I couldn't. I couldn't by myself. Every time I tried, I cried inside. But doing it, I was like, the only way I could is if I made us all read it. Made us all suffer together. And technically it worked. Craftsdwarf is mind broken right now.
Like, I'll be honest, on Sunday I wasn't feeling good in general, but like, I literally just dropped the manga, and I wasn't going to tell you guys until Thursday, but then you guys started reading it, and I'm like, well, I have to finish it now. And I felt better after Sunday, but, yeah.
Vindy Vondo has gone to the point of insanity. He insists that one girl is good, no matter, because of, like, a ponytail and the fact that she's a rapist.
A tomboy.
A rapist. And he
beats
clings,
up boys, and I want her to
clings
beat
to
me up.
this idea of a girl that should be better than what she is. And he clings to it constantly, says, this is good. I like this. It's so good. It's so good.
Well, you like Chinami, don't you?
That wasn't me. I didn't say that one. If you're gonna kill someone, kill not me.
It's a 6 to 8 hour drive, bitch. Come over.
It's a 6 to 8 hour drive to contemplate all the ways I can.
I'll cut you a slice of cake. Well, you're probably like allergic or to something in it because I don't know. Your body hates you. I'm sorry, that's not your fault.
Cake inside your ass. I hope it's full of strawberries, you motherfucker. I swear to God, I'll shove 100 of them up your ass.
It's a Black Forest cake, so it's cherries.
It's an Enmaji Forest cake. Epic.
Whoa, you don't have to throw an emoji into this. By the way, he's saying that because we have a studio audience for this episode of Winchester and Enmaji. They're listening in.
And they're laughing.
I hope they're having fun.
I hope they're enjoying this because I know I am.
Are we done yet?
No.
Can we be done yet?
No. We must talk about the greatest sin of all time.
Oh my God.
The fact that they did the hot spring scene that Nisekoi did.
We haven't talked about this yet.
Look, okay.
Objectively a better manga than Nisekoi because Nisekoi had to steal from.
Yeah, Nisekoi stole it and made it good.
No, because this did it first, so that means this one was automatically better.
So Nisekoi's hot spring moment is the funniest thing ever because it's played off as like, Raku made a mistake. And like, it's not just like, oh no, the girls are naked, they might see me. It's played off as like goddamn Mission Impossible. And it's the funniest thing ever. It's so good. It's so funny. Ichigo 100% literally has him like in the water, right? They all see him, but oh no, I'm a little blind. I can't see him.
The fact that like every girl sees him is dumb. I love that Raku almost dies because he would legitimately like the worst part of it for me is when he hears the thing that Tojo fucking shit says and like stands up like dog. Like, are you fucking? Why would you stand up there? Like
Raku is like Raku fucking almost dies and it's epic. And he's saved by Chitoge, and Chitoge's trying to help him out.
God, what a fucking great lady. I love her to death.
But like this,
I would give my life for Chitoge.
See, then
I think what you guys aren't getting is that Ichigo 100% is an advocacy for the power of humanity and shows how humans can survive the hardships of hell and return to the real world.
We are on to our final thoughts.
Was that all it took? Oh, thank fucking Lord. Thank you, Nimanji.
We are now on our final thoughts of this manga.
Thank God.
I have to say, if you skip to this point, I gotta say that this is the best harem series I've ever read. It is deep and full of themes.
You can't steal my joke by saying I like the series.
It is so good. You see, here's the thing about Ichigo 100%. Here's the thing. Here is the thing, all of my viewers, all of my fans, all of my friends and family who are watching this, knowing that I'm probably dead by this point.
I'm so pissed.
Here's the thing, everybody. Honestly, I wish the Weeb Club would stop talking endlessly about Ichigo 100%. Everyone is too incompetent to talk about the manga.
Oh my god.
People can't grasp Ichigo 100%. They lazily argue the merit of whatever the fuck her name's is movies, or lack of verisimilitude. Well, sorry, manga. Rather than the values and ideas they conveyed. They're just excuses to not think about what the manga as a whole represents. The reason why no one, especially the Weeaboo Club, is capable of fully grasping Ichigo 100% is the same as for why no one was able to talk about Evangelion in any coherent manner. You need to understand all of philosophy. George, whatever her name was standing above. George Lucas probably wrote this, but George Lucas was standing above, pointing at the moon while everyone was looking at his stinky finger that he shoved up his ass. Ichigo 100% was always this B-movie franchise made for Shounen Jump from but strung together to make a singular movie. Manga, fuck. This is present in both. You can enjoy them as pulpy, silly, and dumb, or look past it all and see the level that George Lucas was playing on. Because yes, George Lucas did write this. I would believe it if it was true. People point out that Ichigo 100% feels like it's stupid, corny, and all over the place. Miss the intent and lack the foreknowledge to understand what is at play. You can tell the contrast by comparing with all the other harem series, such as Shit Nisekoi and Shit Yamada-kun and Shit The World God Only Knows, which are unrealistic, unlike Ichigo 100%. Cinematically, Lucas had a direct vision of documentary filmmaking, that made it seem as though you were an onlooker. He mixed it with the pulpiness of that gave it a unique.
Hello? I think he's cutting out. He's still going. He just cut out. I can't wait for him to check Twitter, honestly.
I can't wait for you to check Twitter.
Yeah, check Twitter, dog, please.
You check Twitter.
I did check Twitter.
You check it again. Check it again.
There's nothing. Oh. There's nothing.
You sure about that?
Did you make a tweet? Did you block me? I didn't do anything.
Here's the thing you all have to understand, viewers. Ichigo 100% is so deep that if it were a hole, I would dive into it and then die. Lay down and die. It is that good. So go ahead, Craftsdwarf. Tell us why you think it's the best harem series of all time. Why don't you?
I can't stop laughing. Oh, God. I'm trying. Give me a minute. Okay.
I can't wait for what to the fucking... Oh my god, I can't wait for him to edit this episode. And everyone listening in Craftsdwarf right now all know why, but I can't wait for him to fucking edit this episode.
I gave it a 2 out of 10, and I gave East Side Story a 4 out of 10. This manga does nothing right. It sucks. Sasuke is okay, but she's not that good. East Side Story, the author learned how to make manga. It's better in every way. It actually says something good, and it's fine, I guess. I gave it a 4 because it's still attached to Ichigo 100%. My body hurts.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
It's a 10 out of 10 because Satsuki is best girl. When Satsuki's not in, I'd probably give the manga a 3 out of 10 overall. But when I see her, it's a 10.
Okay, what? It's your turn.
He already went. He said it was a 10 out of 10.
Oh, I go first.
Fuck. Okay.
All right. I'll end the episode.
Okay.
We're done. Okay.
Goodbye, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Thank you for listening.
What do you have,
what do we
do you
do?
have any final words you want to say?
Next time we are going to be watching Shokugeki no Soma season 5.
No, we're watching Bakuna.
We are watching Shokugeki no
Bakuna.
Soma.
No, what? It's not too
Season
late
5.
to drop MHA and pick Shokugeki no Soma.
No.
Yes.
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 I won't even get
Yes.
to the manga. I'll just watch it without with as little context as
Asahi. Hey guys, Vindy Vondo here to talk about why Asahi is the best thing that ever happened to Shokugeki no Soma. He is so cool. He's a cool boy. Me, Vindy Vondo, who really loves Shokugeki no
he
Soma's ending.
deconstructs cooking manga
He does, just like Ichigo
with dark
100%
cooking.
does
It's
so.
deep, Vindy. You just don't get it.
You just don't get it, Vindy. You're so stupid. Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
All right, let's end
Oh
the
my
episode
god.
for real.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We'll see y'all later.
I hate you.